I've known about it for a long time. I've talked about it, and it was part of our oral history.
The whole area, what was going on there, and how sophisticated and how advanced it was. Things that they did,
This is what my people did, and I would like to experience the same thing myself too, so I can appreciate them that much more.
Everyone has been working so hard. We just need this for our people.
I've just put my heart into it because I believed in it so much. I hope I live to see the day when that's in place. I pray to see that day.
People came here to study the hunting territories of the Mi'kmaq in late 1800s, early 1900s. Then in 1911 to 12, and did a little bit more study. And then came in 1930. And then 51, 52, they picked up a lot of our traditional outfits and artifacts for the Smithsonian. And then in 1989, the tree breeding nursery found a tree that fell over, and they'd unearthed a number of artifacts, Paleo-Indian artifacts. So I said, we should protect this area.
I received a letter from Don Julian. It was inviting me to become a member of the Elder Advisory.
So I said, okay, I'll go take a look and see what's happening. And I'm still looking, so.
Most of the people that we have are educators, historians, and they have a lot of cultural background.
I've been on the Elders Advisory Council since the very beginning.
Just the opportunity to work with elders was in my glory.
I felt this was something that's in my interest, and I loved it, and I wanted to be part of it.
So we did a lot together. We became very close friends.
I so often recall the day that we went out to the site. I stood on that land, and I don't know what it was. A feeling came over me.
It's almost like you're in a different kind of world, almost like.
Get this feeling of home, like that you've been there before, and you're coming back to look at it again.
Just being there, you felt you belonged.
My ancestors walked on the same land that I'm standing on.
It was like they were there. I even shiver now when I think of it because it was such an amazing feeling.
And I probably should have knelt down because I realized this is sacred land. This is our sacred land.
When I realized that this is an area that was not just an encampment, but a whole village and community, I was flabbergasted.
Our people were living and working and surviving in this little piece of land 13,500 years ago.
I am humbled by the many challenges that our ancestors had faced, the endurance and the courage.
If that didn't happen, I wouldn't be sitting here talking to you today.
So it's a history. It's a history lesson for our people as well as others. Within the last 7 or 8 years, we've been involved with the Smithsonian.
The trip to Smithsonian was exciting.
Oh, we went in there to see the artifacts that come from Nova Scotia. Oh, they were just fantastic. They were so beautiful.
I was holding a moccasin, beautiful beadwork on that moccasin.
Knives and
the tools and the medicines.
Items that were made like for fishing. There was even a broom.
Baskets. Oh, the baskets was beautiful. You could still smell the tiny smell of the sweetgrass in them.
The imagination of our people. I mean, I can't help but admire them. Those artifacts tell the story of who we were.
You can visualize the people that had actually used all those tools, eh?
Our people were masters at what they used to do back in the old days.
I've never seen so many artifacts in one location.
Why do you have to travel so far to see something come from your own community? Why couldn't they be in our area?
It's my hope, and it's a hope of CMM, that these same artifacts will one day return to where they belong.
Back to where they belong, in Mi'kmaq territory.
Because a lot of our history, a lot of our written culture is lost.
I missed a lot growing up because I was in residential school for 10 years.
I used to speak the language, and then I went into the residential school and I stopped.
We're not allowed to speak our language that time. You get punished for it, huh?
Teachers tell me I'm stupid. I'm not going to go anywhere.
When I was going to school, they used a history book, and in that book, it basically depicted us as savages.
In the books, it was always the prime minister or the government or somebody else that did something. It was never about our people.
A lot of the things that my ancestors or my previous generations were doing are now beginning to fade away. I can't find anybody that will answer my questions. They're all gone. The people that I would turn to are all gone now.
When we lose an elder, we lose a lot. We need to keep our history alive.
We need something in place that would build it on and continue it long after I'm gone and forever and ever.
We're working towards developing a cultural center.
Bringing all of our knowledge and our creations together.
A living place where life abounds in our old Mi'kmaq ways.
A place for my children or grandchildren to be proud of the accomplishments that we've made.
And it's ours. This is ours.
It's very important to the whole community.
Not only the natives, I think it's good for the public.
To better understand who we are, where we come from, how long we've been here, historically, archaeologically, anthropologically, and how important we were to Mi'kmaq.
When you walk here, you would have that understanding. You will say, now I see.
Now we are going into the future. We're going to stand tall and proud because we are beautiful.